How's everybody doing? It is Code Red Gaming and welcome to a new series here on the channel. It's been a couple of days since I uploaded a video because I'm on a Mac and I don't know, the Mac softwares kind of suck when you're trying to edit videos. I went from the newest version of iMovie to Final Cut Pro, which was broken, and the latest version of iMovie is broken, so I just resorted to iMovie 9. But finally, I'm just making an excuse why I haven't made a video in a couple of days, but I'm back. I've been trying to get this video out. This is like the 5th time I've edited this video because I've had to do it on so many different softwares, but it's finally out. This is the Tennessee Volunteers Dynasty mode here on the Xbox 360. I started out my channel and my first series was on the Xbox One with the Minnesota Vikings Connected Careers mode, but I decided to resort back to the Xbox 360 and do an NCAA Football Dynasty because they're a lot of fun. I've only played like 1 or 2 actually in depth, and I really enjoyed it. So I figured now that I'm on YouTube and I'll be able to interact with people and follow the series myself and have other people following it, it'll be a lot more entertaining. So I'm going through the recruiting right now, and this recruiting system is all brand new in NCAA 14. I know the actual NCAA 14 game isn't new, but I'm new to the new recruiting system. I'm not new to the game, but I'm new to the recruiting system. So I'm gonna have to get used to that. Right now we're just pinpointing players we want to put on our big board to keep an eye out for throughout the year and try to get them in a Tennessee uniform next year, or at least have them on the roster, considering some of them might be redshirted. Not all of them. Some of them will play. Most of the probably all of the 4-star recruits will play, or at least not be redshirted. But unless it's the quarterback who we target. But some of the other guys, like linebackers and defensive tackles and offensive linemen like that, might be redshirted. So throughout this, I just basically went with guys who are interested in us. I know they only give you like 5,000 scouting points to use, and you have to put it throughout all your players. And I figured, I don't know if I'm going to have enough points considering the fact that we need 3 middle linebackers. As you see right there on the top, positions needed, we need 3 middle linebackers. So the fact that I need to use at least probably 800 to 1,000 of those points just on one position if I want to get, you know, at least solid 3-star recruits, maybe bring a 4-star in here or a high-level 3-star recruit, I'm going to need to use probably 800 to 1,000 points just on one position. So that's already roughly 1/5 of my points just going to one position on the football field. So I mean, that sucks, but you know, it's how it is. I like this Tennessee team though. We're young on offense. We run spread style offense, which is what I like to run. I like to run spread style and air raid, which I think kind of go together, except air raid you go with more without a halfback, and spread I think you run more of a halfback, but nonetheless it's all based on if I want to throw the ball more, and I love throwing the ball. So I don't know, it's going to be interesting because I feel like our best players are halfback, but we have 2 pretty good quarterbacks in Justin Worley and Joshua Dobbs, which I also want to talk about because that is a quarterback competition that is very much in the mix right now. In the next episode, which I want to release soon, because like I said, I wanted to already have this video out, so I want to release episode 2, which will be the first week of the season against, you'll see coming up when we customize the schedule just a tad. You'll see who we play in the next episode, but yeah, I want to get the quarterback situation settled because we do have 2 pretty good quarterbacks here, but I don't want to settle in this video because I want to keep it suspenseful. I want you guys to not know until we are just about ready to kick off. But the 2 quarterbacks are Justin Worley and Joshua Dobbs. Now, Justin Worley is a junior, and I looked into both of them, you know, in the game, their attributes and everything like that. He's the higher overall. I believe he's an 81 overall. And he's the higher overall, but he's a junior. And we also have Joshua Dobbs, who's a freshman. But Joshua Dobbs, if you look at his attributes, is faster, he's more agile, and he actually has a high throw accuracy. He's actually a really accurate passer. So it's tough for me because they're both good, and I practice with both of them. They're both really good. They can both move. Dobbs, again, is a little bit faster and a little bit more agile, but it's not a huge, significant difference. And the fact that I want to throw the ball a lot, not run with my quarterback a lot, not really going to run a lot of option, maybe makes me lean towards Worley because he just fits into a spread style offense more, I think. But Joshua Dobbs, again, is younger, and he has a lot of potential. I have a feeling, I don't know this for sure, he's probably like a 4-star recruit coming into Tennessee, because for him to be a 78 overall already and have some pretty good attributes shows that he was probably a high recruit coming into Tennessee. I don't know that for a fact, but that's just my assumption based on his attributes. This is an updated roster, by the way. If you're wondering, it's not a preseason roster, so again, that shows he might have played during the season and actually showed some signs of being pretty good. But yeah, this is the most updated roster I could find on Operation Sports. Jameis Winston's a high overall. I actually downloaded a roster that was a preseason roster. It wasn't updated, and they had Jameis Winston at like an 81 overall. I found that funny that he was like an 80, 81 overall coming into the season, and now he's got to be at least a 90, probably at least like a 93, 94. So I found that kind of humorous that he was a low overall, because again, he is a freshman. We didn't really know what to expect out of him, but what a season he had. But anyway, we're not worried about Jameis Winston because we play in the SEC. As you see our schedule, it is an A+ difficulty. Some of the guys we're going to be playing against: Aaron Murray at Georgia. We're going to be playing against A.J. McCarron and T.J. Yeldon and all them, South Carolina, and we also get to play the defending SEC champs, the Auburn Tigers. So our schedule is extremely tough, and if that wasn't tough enough, we got to play Oregon in a non-conference game the 3rd week of the season. So when you're an SEC team, you think those non-conference games are going to be a little bit of a break, but not if you're Tennessee this year. You get to play Oregon, and I didn't schedule that game. It was already on there. I just decided to keep it because it wasn't a real schedule. I don't really take out any of the challenging games. I just replace like the FCS teams. I don't really like playing those. So episode 2 will be out shortly. We're playing Georgia State week 1. I'll see you guys there. Have a good day. Peace.